nobody stopping us. Yeah, we're unstoppable. Went through a whole lot of obstacles. I swear we did the impossible.
What's
What's
poppin',
poppin',
family? I'm your host, Adrian Dixon.
And I'm your co-host, Daisha McConnell. And
welcome to the One-on-One Podcast.
In this podcast, we're going to be talking about the reality of life situationships,
relationships,
and much more. So let's get into it.
Go ahead.
All right. So we starting this podcast. You know, this is something my uncle, if y'all didn't know, now you do. He wanted to get this started, and I said, of course. You know, he called me. I was like, duh, let's do it. So here we are, shooting our first podcast, you know, just getting to know us. And yeah, anything you want to say to the people?
I'm excited, but I think it's a lot of stuff that much needed to be talked about and heard. And I think my niece right here can get her point across. I'm going to get my point across, and I hope y'all enjoy it.
So we're just going to be doing some icebreakers today, you know, for y'all to get to know us. I guess I'll start with the first one. Let's see. This is interesting. If you had a paid year off work, how would you spend it?
Me, vacation. If I'm getting paid, I'm going to do the vacation thing, you know.
All right,
I
all
like
right.
to travel.
That's valid. I probably would do the same, you know. Maybe buy a car or two. You know, nothing too crazy.
See, you want to spend all your money.
No, nothing too crazy. That's a paid
real
year,
life
that's
situations.
It's a lot of money.
Real life situations. I don't know. What was your favorite family tradition, past or present?
Favorite family tradition. Honestly, I mean, I might not would call it a tradition, but I like when our family go on big like vacations together. We went to Orlando a couple years ago. That was really fun, and so I just enjoyed that quality time.
Me, I think we used to have big family meals, or everybody meet up over my grandma's house.
Grannies.
Yeah, and we had fun. I used to always make them mad. If you remember, I liked that.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that was a good one.
We're gonna get more of that. All right, let's see. Okay, because I don't know. Where is the strangest place you have ever fallen asleep at?
The toilet. You know,
that's crazy.
Maybe. Yeah, I would say that's the strangest place. Sometimes when you at work, you have to take a nap. so yeah, nah. Being serious, the toilet is. There been times I just fell asleep.
Nice. Must have been tired. I don't really have a strange place. I don't. I mean, I'll go to sleep on the floor. I would. I have done that. But nothing like crazy.
But I'm gonna be funny with this. You could instantly learn any skill. What would it be and why?
Instantly learn any skill. Honestly, because I thought he was gonna say language, and I was gonna say Spanish. But I mean, I guess that's a skill. But I would say sign language, just because like a lot of people don't know that. And it's like beneficial. So I would say that.
Yeah, it is. I think we need a lot of people that know sign language. For some reason, I wanted to always learn how to whale. I mean, like underwater whale, because I'm big on sea animals or whatever. That, you know, if I'm underwater, I get to see something. I don't know, it's just crazy, but that's what I would want to do.
That's different for sure. All right, y'all. Let's see. Let me see. All right. I don't like that question. What's your favorite season and why?
I like wintertime. The best because I feel like you can dress the best and you can always get warm, but you can't get cool.
That is
Yeah.
true. I do feel like I dress better in the fall, winter. Like, I don't know. But I think my favorite season would probably be summer. Even though it's hot, but I love the heat. But, well, I don't like being hot, but I like the sun.
Well, you get that from your mama because she can sit out 90 degrees
Yeah,
weather
yeah.
and just sit there.
I
can't
can do that. But I don't like spring because of the pollen and the allergies. I don't like that one.
Who was your role model as a kid and why?
Anybody, like, they don't gotta be famous.
No, anybody. It could be somebody that you really look up to, you know.
Honestly, I mean, obviously, my mama is like a good role model, and obviously, I look up to her.
Okay.
But I wouldn't specifically put anybody in that position to be my role model. Like, I don't look up to somebody. There's a lot of different people that like have different attributes and traits, and I'm like, oh, I like that about them. Like, I want that to be more about myself. So I don't have a specific just one person.
Okay. Me, I don't know. I always looked up to my grandmama. I always looked up to her because I felt like she was strong and she taught me a lot of stuff. But I guess my uncles, I used to watch how they used to dress and all that stuff. I used to like, okay, I like that. And now I try to, you know, duplicate them in a lot of ways of life. But you know, I'm a little crazier. You know how that go. I mean, you know.
Yeah. That was a good answer. Okay. If you could guest star on any television show or movie, what would it be? And why?
If I could guest star. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one right there, cause I'm thinking.
You can do TV show and movie.
I like action movies. I guess it would be something like Love and Basketball, because I enjoy love having a companion that you could do stuff with, and I love basketball. So Love and Basketball is probably a movie. I don't know how I will fit in. I wasn't gonna say Forrest Gump, but I don't know how I will fit. I will fit into that. But yeah, Love and Basketball. I would like to be the star actor in that. So
that's a good answer. TV show or movie. I do watch a lot of action movies as well. And I also like a lot of horror movies, thrillers. Honestly, shoot, I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I feel like I would take the more theatrical approach because I like more like acting and dancing. So for me, like when The Color Purple came out, I was like, I would love to be dancing in one of them scenes. Like just put me in the background or something. I would love to do that. So I think most present time, I'm gonna say The Color Purple. I think that would have been fun.
Well, yeah, you'll make good ceiling. Nah.
I think I would enjoy being in that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, you can pick from them.
Okay, just a little bit about your life. I mean, like, what makes your life? What makes life more difficult for you?
Honestly, let's see. I'm 21, so I ain't seen that much, but I feel like I've seen enough. And I think what makes life more difficult for me, and speaking for my generation, is social media. There's so much things that go on in social media that have an effect on my life and like our expectations and just trying to be like other people. So I feel like social media makes it different for me.
I think growing up, I look at a lot of stuff that my mama used to tell me, and we thought it was a game then, but once you get my age and have to pay your own bill, pay your own way, yeah, that makes it difficult for me because I like to have fun. So, but sometimes you can't when you have responsibilities like that.
I get that though, because I be looking at gas prices like $3.19.
Yeah,
Remember back in the day, it was only about $1.98.
I almost want to buy a horse because it feed off of grass. I could just park it anywhere and let it feed off of grass, Yeah.
No, that's real, for real.
Yeah.
No, that's for sure. Let's see. Okay. This is a good question. What do you want your legacy to be?
My legacy. I just want overall. I want people to know that I was funny, cool, got along with everybody. If it was possible, And I think that's mainly what I do, try to get along with everybody, make everybody laugh. I'm a funny guy.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I like that. For sure.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot more laughter that needs to be had in this world. I think I would want my legacy to be, obviously in a legacy you make a difference, but like I'm real connected with kids, like teenagers, younger kids. So I think just like not really like making sure they straight and like providing for them, but letting them know like there's more than just AMGs and Benzes and $40,000. Like there's more to life than just the material.
Yeah, but
things.
ain't nothing wrong.
No,
with
ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like,
okay, guys.
no, ain't nothing wrong with that. But like at the end of the day, you still gotta do what you need to do and have integrity and focus on yourself, because you can't be great and you not good. So
yeah.
I'm basically like, just be great at what you do and do it for you. Don't be doing it for nobody else, trying to please nobody else. Okay. So I think that would be my legacy for like kids and people my age to know that.
That look up to you.
Yeah.
Like, to see how you live your life.
Yeah. And
imitate that somewhere in their life.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is a good one. What's the best part about you?
Honestly, I think the best part about me is that I'm truthful. There ain't no reason to lie. And sometimes the truth can hurt. But, I'm not fond of telling people what they want to hear. I'll tell people what they need to hear, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. So I think you always need somebody in your life that's going to keep it real with you.
Yeah.
So I think that's the best part about me.
Well, I'm outspoken. That's just the best way to be. You tell them what you think. Tell them how you feel. Ain't no sense in hiding it. Just being real with yourself first.
Right, for sure.
And y'all know I'm outspoken, so.
That's a good one. Good answers. Okay. This is a two-parter. So part one. What makes you the most frustrated and what makes you the happiest?
I hate getting embarrassed.
Ooh.
Boy, that makes me frustrated. It gets on my nerves. When I can't figure something out, oh man, I get so frustrated. But what makes me happy is knowing that I'm big on my family, man. I like to know that everybody is doing okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I can help, I try to. But, I just want, that makes me happy. Making sure my family is taken care of, and I'm good after that.
I'm gonna piggyback off that. I think that's what makes me the happiest too. I like seeing everybody straight. I check in on people, making sure they're good. Maybe if it's just a hey, how you doing, or send them a little prayer, or can I borrow a couple of dollars for gas? Like, I'm just gonna make sure you straight. That makes me happy too. What makes me the most frustrated is, well, I don't really argue with people, but like if I know I'm right and somebody trying to prove me wrong, and like I know I'm right, that like trying to prove me wrong is like arguing with a brick wall. So that's one. And then 2, liars. I can't stand liars. That makes me frustrated, and yeah.
Yeah, it's frustration is crazy.
Yeah.
Let me find a good one for you. Period of time. No, I ain't gonna do that one. What does success look like for you?
Success looks like for me working somewhere that I have a passion for. Because if you at a job, I mean, obviously you gotta do what they do and make your money and provide for your family,
Right.
And live. But I would say working somewhere that makes you happy and that you have a passion for, that's one. And then success, like obviously making my own money, like businesses, and being able to just have that, pull up my card and swipe and be able to get what I want genuinely without having to worry about anything else.
Yeah, success. If my bills and stuff paid and I got everything I need, I think I'm successful.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just being honest, it ain't take a lot of money. Just as long as everything paid and you can live comfortable, that's success to me. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Some
Yes,
people think driving in Benzes and all that. I like that too now. I sure will. I would like that too, But yeah, that's success to me.
That's a good answer. These some good questions.
I'll be back. Keep going.
I'm gonna keep going. Might need to eat over here.
Huh?
I said I might need to eat over here.
Yeah. We back.
Yeah, we back.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do probably about, how many more questions you want to do?
I know that you could drop in the comments anything you would like to know about us. Like I say, this my niece. I'm her uncle. I'm the big uncle. But anything you like to talk about or know about us, just put it in the comments and we'll try to get back to you and address everything y'all would like to know about us.
We open to anything. Obviously, this is a platform where we're going to be real raw and uncut. So, we're going to be talking about any and everything. And
I hope y'all ready.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to be a show.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. We're going to do 2 more questions.
Okay.
What are 3 areas that you would like to grow in?
I think sometimes it's places sometimes I can't be so raw and uncut with everything I talk about. And I think that I can grow in that area to know when to be raw, but then I feel like I ain't me. But sometimes you have to channel your energy in other ways, and that's about it, I guess. I mean,
Okay. An area I would like to grow in. Kind of sound a little bit like his, because you got to know who you're dealing with, and everybody different, and you might not can say, might not can tell one person this and think you can tell another person the same thing. So definitely know who you're dealing with, and probably to grow in. I don't know. Honestly, I think I'm, obviously still areas to grow, but as of right now, I think I am where I want to be in life. So right now, I can't think of nothing.
I think it's a start.
Yeah,
it's a start from the where you at right now in life. I think it's a start to where you want to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So it's just making that bigger and better, basically.
Right.
For sure. Then the last question of the pod.
What hashtag would you use to describe your day?
My day? Today.
That's easy. Hashtag new podcast. Hashtag we doing this one-on-one.
Okay. Honestly, hashtag blessed. I think that's what I'm
You
going
can't go
today.
wrong with that. That's easy, y'all.
Yeah.
Tell them that's easy.
You can never fail. But for sure, hashtag we here, hashtag we doing this, hashtag tune in. And that wraps up the one-on-one podcast, and we'll check y'all out next week.
Peace.
I can't see nobody stopping us. Yeah. We're unstoppable. Went through a whole lot of obstacles. I swear we did it.